Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver. Today we're going to be playing Zippee the Zombie, the, in my opinion, best hero in the game. So yeah, let's see how this goes. We start off with a Cinderella and we lock a Genie's Wish plus a Wizard's Familiar here. Great start for us, starting with 2 3/3s, very solid. In lieu of some econ early, and we get to keep our magic research there that we got from our Genie's Wish. And then we're faced with a pair of Sure Shots here, which we are going to pick up, of course. And I think we're going to cast this spell. We don't actually get like any real value out of it, but the fact that it does move our Cinderella to one quest progress left, and also gives us +1/+1 on the board. I think it's worth it here, and we're actually going to lock this free roll. Just because, like, in general on 3.0, like, there's a pretty decent chance that you're not going to be able to find a spell that you can cast as well as buy 2 units. So locking the free spell here, I think, is great. And before we roll, though, we're gonna pick up a crafty here. I mean, it's gonna be a 2 gold 4/4 because we get our treasure from our Cindy right now, and yeah, just a pretty efficient pickup here. And then yeah, we get a curse level 2 curse throne here. We've already got 3 royals on board, so it seems like a pretty decent pickup. Crown of Atlas just doesn't really do anything for us this turn, so I think this is the most I guess effective treasure immediately. We do get 1 slay, which is nice, and we actually end up winning the fight. It looked like we were probably going to lose that fight, but the range at the end comes through. And this is a pretty bad shop. There's nothing here that we really want, so I think we're just going to take a roll here. We find a Genie's Wish, which we are absolutely going to cast. We get a free roll. Not the greatest thing ever. We're going to take a 0/8 here. We're only 4 enemies away from getting our hero power, first evil twin from our hero power, as well as like, I really don't mind having a 0/8 on my board, especially when I have ranged in the background or in the back line. And you can kind of see how effective that is. How the Sleeping Princess took hits while our ranged gets to take free shots, basically. We've got our evil twin now. We're not necessarily going to fire it off immediately, but we pick up a second Sleeping Princess, and then that kind of prompts me to get the triple immediately here. Eye of Ares is kind of an interesting one, but we've got a fair amount of stats on board, and I think Eye of Ares hurts a little bit more than it helps here. It's good with our range, it's good with our mummy, and it would be great if we could pick up court wizards, but I think Power Orb is just a fine treasure and worth taking here. Alright, we immediately get an Arthur on level 4 here. We're only 6 enemies away from getting our second evil twin, so the fact that we have 2 golden royals already means like it's kind of feels like a no-brainer to just kind of dive into to royals. And yeah, we've got a few different ways to scale our board right now, which is really nice. Also, we got a free party from our Genie's Wish there. Yeah, with the Curse Throne as well as the Arthur scaling, like we should be able to do quite a bit of natural scaling, which is very nice. If we'd attacked left there with our ranged, we're 50-50 to win that fight or lose it there. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. Anyways, we pick up another Arthur immediately. We get to triple it. I tripled it immediately because, I mean, if we could get a Sky Castle, then we want to get that as soon as possible, rather than with. Generally, I'll wait until the end of the turn to start evil twinning things, just in case I like find natural triples, and we can save evil twins. There's another Arthur though. We could have just rolled and grabbed this other Arthur, but I'm pretty happy to pick up a 4th one effectively at this point in the game. As again, we've got 3 golden royals, including the Arthur. So yeah, it's just a lot of stats every turn already on 4.1. Like yeah, we're getting a ton of scaling here. We've got this Brave Princess down to one slay left. Probably not interested in another Wizard's Familiar. I don't think we're gonna ever bring that back in. And here is a little bit of like the reason I'm kind of hesitating here is like because we're royals, we kind of want to stay low and like just like try and find royals rather than accelerate with experience. But I think overall it's probably better to just take the experience anyways. But like, yeah, like our rolls are very, very valuable because we want to find more Arthurs, right? But so that's kind of why I was a little bit hesitant to fire off that experience spell. But in the end, I do think it's worth it there. Opponent gets a bunch of free lightning bolts, but fortunately they hit the right spots and we end up with the win there. And we're gonna take a bad moon. Like we're not like super. Like we're not going to get a ton of stats, but it's just going to increase our basically like natural scaling. Like we have so many different ways to just naturally increase the size of our board. And I think with the Bad Moon in conjunction with the Cursed Throne, this Riverwish Mermaid is a pretty good pickup. And then we get 2 level 5 or two Neans in the shop. So that's a guaranteed level 5 treasure. I think we have to take it. It's a matter of what to sell for it to get it this turn, or if we just lock it. I think we do want to get it this turn. Like we're not necessarily going to play all these royals long term, and I think the ones that are kind of lower we can probably get rid of. So we're going to sell the Brave Princess there. We didn't quite do it in time to pick the treasure, but we'll be able to pick it next turn. Get some sleigh value there. Nice Bad Moon plus Cursed Throne action. Alright, and here it's between staff. I mean, it's either staff or skip here, I guess. And I think staff is probably worth taking. I think we have enough stats that we can get rid of this 3 of shields, or 3 of swords, sorry. So that's what we're going to go with. That means we're never going to be able to triple our sure shot, but I mean, we're on 5.2. Like, I don't think we're that worried about tripling sure shot anymore. On level 5, like it's kind of an awkward spot on level 5, just because like there's not many like royals and things that fit in here. We are going to take Lance, but I don't know how good it is here. If we can actually get a sleigh with it, then it'll get quite a few stats because it's got the natural sleigh plus the Cursed Throne sleigh plus the Bad Moon stats. So then we find a pair of Riverwish Mermaids to finish our triple here. We're gonna lock that. Even going into 6, I think it's probably worth it. It's like there's a world where we could move into like a royal sleigh Yorm comp kind of thing. So I think getting this triple is probably worth it, especially since we're playing the Arthurs anyways, right? So we might as well scale up our supports here. We're just gonna skip these treasures. None of them I think are enough better than what we have to justify replacing them. There's another Arthur, but I don't think we're gonna take another Golden Arthur. We're a little bit late in the game to be worried about that kind of scaling. We need to just find like more powerful pieces. And speaking of more powerful pieces, there is an Empress P, which can go in front of our Riverwish Mermaid. There's also a Boomhilda. We are gonna take the Boomhilda as well. It's just a matter of what are we gonna sell for it here. I mean, of course we want to get the sleigh with the Empress P, but like it's pretty unlikely. The fact that it's going second and doesn't have any toughness, basically. Also, giving 20 attack to this lance is going to be good. Also, but unfortunately, this ghost just does an incredible job of attacking our backline. But we don't get any of the really important sleighs there, which is Lance and Empress P anyways. I consider just firing off a Knighthood on the Empress P, but we have two evil twins, so there's no real point in that because I can just triple the Empress P. All right, and there's a pumpkin, which I am kind of interested in. We've got a bunch of evil royals here, and I'm a big fan of Evil P, as anyone that's been here for some amount of time knows. So yeah, we're gonna triple our Empress P. Gonna turn it evil. It's an evil level 6 that makes our backline way stronger, which is a weakness of Pumpkin. And yeah, we're gonna go for that. Take a smite as well, just to hopefully hopefully help us win this next fight. As we do need to add, we probably need to add another like Boomhilda for this pumpkin comp to really really sort of come into its own. We do get an Empress Peaceslay there, which is really nice. But we do need to replace this this River Wish as soon as possible. And there's a tree package, which like we could have just taken the Ashwood plus Burnbeard there, but I don't know that how good that would be. Like just one of each of them on this board. Like the stats aren't as big as the other things we have on board, and it's just a big trees are just a big investment. Speaking of trees, we are going to take a pair of Green Knights here. We're not going to play them this turn, just because I mean we were kind of hoping to get another slay with our Empress Bee, but no such luck there. But yeah, since we have an evil twin this turn, we're going to be able to make this Green Knight's evil, which is going to give us a level 6 treasure, as well as another level 6 evil character, as well as it's just going to be a much better support behind the Empress P here than the River Wish. All right, and we're going to go for a Pandora's Box. We've got the health. We're at 36 still. Spear of Achilles might be safer, but I think Pandora's Box is the play here. Definitely a more fun play anyways. Now we kind of just want to hit a combat spell or find another pumpkin. That's also good. Also, we're finally going to get our Lance treasure, which we're kind of hoping for Ambrosia, I think, just for our pumpkin. We're going to lock this TLK though, since the Lance is going to be golden next turn. A golden 5, we're just going to TLK. We're probably going to TLK that, roll the dice. Hopefully, hope it's a good. Hope it's a golden evil character. Unfortunately, our Boomhilda gets taken out, so opponent's doing a very good job of attacking our backline, and then they get like the perfect Pigomorph, which means that our pumpkin actually pops, or our pumpkin is the Phoenix Feather target, which yeah, like we lose so many stats from that Pigomorph, and we lose a pretty unfortunate one. We do get to pick up a Mirror here though, and yeah, no Ambrosia, but we're gonna take Hand of Midas just in case we can find something that we wanna pick up. We could potentially get like another Boomhilda. An Oni Tyrant would actually be pretty good on this board, although we don't have the Curse Throne anymore, but unfortunately we do find the third pumpkin, which we are going to take, and we're actually, even though it's kind of awkward, we're gonna cut the Hand of Midas here. We just don't have time to like really lean into it, and I mean, Singing Sword is just way too good with pumpkin. So again, like opponents just seem to do such an excellent job of sniping our Boomhilda here, unfortunately. But we do get to put a bunch of stats onto our Green Knight. So right now, like barring another like random Pigomorph there, we are going to get our Phoenix Feather on our Green Knight. But we don't even need the Phoenix Feather there. We end up just taking them out with our summons, with the Singing Sword stats and the Mirror tokens. So a bit of an unorthodox pumpkin build for sure. We kind of get there with just like kind of dorky summons and Singing Sword, as well as like a little bit of support power. But yeah, there it is, another classic Zippee game. Again, Zippy's the best hero in the game. It's just like the ceiling on Zippee is just so much higher than I feel like almost any other hero. Like, I mean, maybe Horde Dragon maybe rivals ceiling wise, but I think Zippee is better in the mid game, so that's what kind of puts that above for me. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Please remember to like and subscribe, and all that jazz. But yeah, hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.